This video is sponsored by Codename Crime. Huge thanks for sponsoring today's video. Today we're diving into Codename Crime Vice Open World, an upcoming open-world crime game from Level Infinite, the same global publisher behind PUBG Mobile. This game lets you pull off heists, race high-speed cars, explore a full city, and fight for territory in a place called Brooklyn. I've been playing the closed beta, and today I'll give you a hands-on walkthrough, a full early game story preview, and my honest first impressions before the official launch. So if you love racing games, if you enjoy fast-paced mobile shooters, or if you love big open-world crime action, yeah, this video is definitely for you. Before we jump in, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss future gameplay videos. Let's get into it. What is Codename Crime? Codename Crime is an urban open-world action game designed specifically for mobile devices. You can play it directly on your phone, and while there is no confirmed global release date yet, the developers are actively improving the game through multiple beta phases. About a year ago, the very first beta version was announced. Back then, the game wasn't optimized for many devices at all, but now things have changed a lot. The new beta has much better performance, smoother graphics, improved controls, and wider device support. This beta is currently available in 2 servers, one Southeast Asia, 2 North America. Codename Crime is an Android Early Access open beta title focused on multiplayer heists, PvP shootouts, car races and chases, street fights, criminal businesses, crew missions, and full sandbox exploration. It brings that classic open-world crime vibe, with driving, shooting, missions, and full freedom to explore. If you've been waiting for a true open-world crime experience on mobile, this comes very close. Character creation. After installing the game, the first thing you do is choose male or female, and honestly, the customization here is surprisingly deep for a mobile game. You can change face shape, hairstyles, scars, facial tattoo, body tattoo, outfits, colors, and full facial features. It really lets you create your own gangster identity, whether you want a clean street boss or a full tattooed outlaw. And another thing I personally liked is that you're not stuck with default controls. You can customize your layout, control settings, sensitivity, graphics levels, audio settings, and even the vehicle driving layout. So if you're used to modern mobile shooter controls or smoother sensitivity settings, you can tune everything exactly how you like it. After customizing your look, just confirm your character, enter your name, and the real story begins. Opening heist, the bank rob. The game starts immediately with action. The screen fades into chaos, people screaming, sirens, gunshots, a bank robbery in progress. And guess what? You're one of the robbers. Not just a robber, the leader of the operation. You and your crew are inside Aurora Bank, guns drawn. Your job? Control the bank manager, break into the vault, and get the cash before the cops arrive. The game teaches controls automatically. If you've played any major mobile shooters, you will immediately feel familiar with the movement, aiming, and shooting. And it makes sense. The developers behind Codename Crime have a lot of experience with mobile shooters, so the control style, aiming sensitivity, and overall UI layout feels smooth and familiar, which is great. You aim at the manager, force him to open the vault access, and then the real fight begins. The firefight plus vault breach. Security guards rush in, and you have to clear them out one by one to reach the vault room. Once you're in, you plant explosives on the vault door. Boom. Red lights flash everywhere. Alarms go off, and you have 1 minute to grab all the cash. This part looks really good visually. The lighting, the effects, and the environment are surprisingly polished for a mobile beta. But then, the police arrive, and things get messy. One of your crew members, Manny, gets shot. You and Bobby try to escape, but the police chase is too hot. This is where the story twists. Your plan was actually to get caught so Bobby could escape safely with the money. So you get arrested on purpose. And that's the emotional setup for the rest of the story. 3 years later, after 3 years in jail, you're finally released. Bobby, the one who escaped, picks you up. He updates you on what happened And now the story officially begins. Your first mission is simple. Get in the car, follow the GPS, avoid suspicious cops, head home. The map works like a real open-world mini-map, with GPS navigation, icons, waypoints, and mission markers. Once you reach your house, you can change your clothes, use your phone, check contacts, accept missions, and continue progressing through the criminal storyline. Gameplay and features. So that's the early story. Now let's talk about how it plays. Graphics. Surprisingly good. Great lighting, detailed models, clean textures for a mobile beta. Controls. Very familiar if you've played other major mobile shooters. Smooth and familiar. Driving feels similar to other mobile open-world titles, but more responsive. Police chases are fun. Radio stations. One feature I didn't expect but really enjoyed is the in-car radio system. Codename Crime actually gives you 4 different radio stations while driving: Mecha Chill, The Cyclone, Fresh Air FM, and Rock Radio. And each one has its own mood, music style, and vibe. It really makes driving around Brooklyn feel more alive. But the station that stood out to me the most is The Cyclone. The Cyclone doesn't just play music. After every couple of songs, it actually delivers a short weather report. The first part covers the in-game weather for Empire City, and the second part gives a quick, real-world style update based on the player's location. It's a small detail, but honestly, it adds a surprising amount of immersion while you're driving. Here's a quick look at how the Cyclone radio station appears in-game.
Empire City, lean in. Sarah on the wire with your Sky Scoop. We've got a clear dome over the blocks, not a cloud brave enough to show its face. Thermometers are sitting at 29 degrees Celsius, holding steady, with humidity around 45. Air you can breathe without chewing. A northwest breeze about 17 kilometers per hour is brushing the grid off the curbs, and visibility's wide open. Lookouts can see forever.
Shooting, easy to control, good animations. Missions, variety of story missions, street crimes, and side activities. World, Brooklyn feels alive. Pedestrians, cars, crime, police, and gang spots. And remember, this is not the final version. It's still in development, so expect even more improvements at launch. Availability and how to download. Right now, the closed beta is only available in USA, Canada, Indonesia. The game is still in testing, and the title or features may change before release. If you want to try the game, check the link in the description and the pinned comment. Final thoughts. So after spending some solid time in the closed beta, here are my final thoughts. And I want to be completely honest with you because most of you watching are serious mobile gamers, and you know when a game is real or when it's just hype. First of all, Codename Crime surprised me. I went in expecting a simple open-world mobile game, but the game has way more personality than I thought. The heists feel cinematic, the police chases are actually fun, and the story missions have something that a lot of mobile games fail to deliver: momentum. You always feel like something is happening. You're not just walking from point A to point B. You're escaping cops, dealing with twists, reconnecting with old allies, and getting pulled into new trouble. It's actually engaging. The city of Brooklyn also feels alive. You've got pedestrians reacting, cars honking, police scanning, and gangs controlling areas. It's not perfect, but for a mobile open-world game that's still in development, it's impressive. Another thing I appreciate is the mix of gameplay styles. You're not stuck doing only shooting or only driving. You're doing close-range gunfights, snappy shooting, high-speed driving, stealth approaches, full-action heist sequences, exploration missions, phone-based tasks, crew operations, and all of that inside one experience. What I also love is how familiar it feels. If you've played any popular mobile shooters before, the controls feel like home. You're not learning from zero. You jump right in and everything makes sense. Now, obviously, this is early access. There will be bugs, there will be polish needed, some animations could be smoother, some driving moments could be tighter, and sometimes you'll feel the beta rough edges. But that's honestly expected. It's a closed beta, not the final release. What matters to me is potential, and Codename Crime has a lot of it. Once the world expands, more missions get added, multiplayer opens up, and the servers stabilize globally, this could become one of the biggest open-world crime games available on mobile. If you're into open-world style game, if you like high-action mobile shooters, or if you just want a game where you can switch between racing, shooting, exploring, and story missions, this game deserves a shot. Thanks again to Codename Crime for sponsoring today's video and letting me share this early look with you all. All right, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.